Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It is nice to see you all here today in the new RPG Maker session. As you can see, there is a very funny technical problem I have, which is basically a glitch in RPG Maker. I don't know how it happened. Nonetheless, uh, let's hope we can solve this soon. Yeah, I have no idea how stuff like this. I even ended up making a new event in my attempts of cleansing the map. Wait. Actually, let's make a new map. Just so we can... Uh-huh. Oh! It almost fixed itself. Oh. I have no idea how this happens. Okay. Now the only stuff missing is the... Not the cursor. What is this? Eh? Okay. Delete. Ah, okay. It almost works. It almost works. How does this happen? I have no idea. Oh, hi Agatha, there you are. Oh, wait, it seems the chat is also not working. Although, it seems it's also... Okay, it's showing now. Okay, hi Agatha. Okay, now that this is working, I think we can accept some icons. I have no idea how this happens. Like, I look into OBS, it shows no RPG Maker. Then I look into RPG Maker and it shows cloned OBS window as a static image. Let's just hope it's just a glitch exclusive to this version, because that means we'll be able to make better work on other versions. Okay, so today we need to build a city. First, let's build on the overworld. We have our fishing village right here. We also need right here. We need woodcutter's village, and here we need the capital. So I say let's put some trees here and let's make them a new region, shall we? That's gonna be layer B. Oh, I'm gonna just silence my phone. Yeah, I have my stream running on my phone so I can see the chat while I'm working. So yeah, let's start with... oh, there you go. Some more icons we have now. Let's start by making this area a forest. Maybe let's stop at that. And then maybe let's make some more forest. Just Ah, yes, beauty of technology. Yeah. Speaking of beauty of technology, I had there is this forum for writers on Scribble Hub, and recently there's this discussion on using AI to write. Like, right? So I guess and I have a question just cause I'm curious if more of you agree. Like, let's be honest, AI, let's not use that for work that requires a soul. You know what I'm saying? But what if we used AI to to write dialogue for AI doppelgangers? Because yeah, AI is not that great of a tool, but it's a tool. And you know what else is not okay, let's stop at that. But yeah, it is a tool, and tool becomes evil when we use it for evil deeds. So, would it qualify as evil deed if we used AI to write evil AI doppelgangers for books, for movies, of course? But would it count? That's a thing I'm interested in. I had this idea for a while. It seems somebody already made an AI generated movie as a warning against AI, and my reasoning is basically similar. But it seems the movie got screamed out of the cinema, and that got me wondering, would it count as a bad deed? Um, so yeah, that's a philosophical question to discuss. Um, Also, I hope the weather won't suddenly crash. Um, um, when my computer to organize this stream, there was just this whole bunch of clouds, like the whole sky was just so cloudy that I had to use a lamp actually. No kidding. Okay. How do I. Ah, there's the region editor. Now let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's mark the forest as 6. I don't know if we'll need that, but just in case we do, let's mark the forest as its own region on the map. There's actually something more I wanted to discuss today. So I'll be soon taking a hiatus in all the internet stuff. Because I am going to the hospital. I am going to the hospital. Nothing serious, just a little surgery. And I've been thinking how to fill up the next week, like the last week before I go, how to fill it up. I basically want to like do a lot of stuff. Maybe something every day. Let's keep it at that. Just to it would make it more realistic. The AI thing. it would make it more realistic for sure. I think that as long as everything else is human-made, it would be okay. Yeah, I was talking about just these doppelgangers, you know, everything else human-made, only using AI for the doppelgangers, right? Um, Going back to the topic, I want to fill the next week with some stuff just to have something to do before I go, because um, the last time I was in a hospital taught me that you cannot be sure about how long you're gonna stay there, how long you're gonna recover, and so on. Um, so that's why I want to like fill the next week to the brim. Of course, there is the next RPG Maker stream on next Wednesday. That will be 28th. By the way, I am going on the 30th. So we have 3 more days to fill: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And I've been thinking about what to do. I've been thinking that maybe on Thursday I would release some videos. I really want to release a video for okay, did I mark something? I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Control Z was enough. I want to. Alright, since the forest is marked, let's go with the village. I've been thinking about making this blah. There is you know Agma Shua, that Conlang VTuber and VTuber of course, that Conlang YouTuber, and how he makes these contests for cursed conlangs, these cursed conlang circuses. Oh, I've got a perfect idea for the capital. Yeah, so I basically want to make something for the cursed conlang circus while I still have time, and I think I want to release it on Thursday. And also I've been thinking about releasing a new chapter of A Friend of Wax the same day, just so there's something to read while I'm busy curing my stuff. Also, didn't I say that I will release new chapters anytime the City of Witches gets delayed? I think that would be the occasion. Maybe that could serve as the woodcutter's village. Yeah, it looks nice. Okay. Since that, let's go to design some cities, shall we? So new map. Let's make it the... Oh, wait. Maybe I'm gonna... new window. Blah. RPG win. Let's do it. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Now we have the window ready. And now let's go with map making. Let's make this... Let's make it this the woodcutter village. Woodcutter's village. Width and height. Let's make it more wide than high. Let's make it maybe let's leave that at 13 and let's make this 60. Okay. Going back. Oh, we also have to change the tile set. Exterior. Yeah, okay. So, going back. So that was my plan for Thursday. Some good old conlanging, some good old A Friend of Wax. Maybe I'll find some idea on what to include there. But that leaves 2 days. I kind of want to make a GeoGuessr stream. I'll be honest with you. I want to make a GeoGuessr stream. Okay, let's keep it at that. That being said, I kind of want some maps, cursed maps from you. Okay, that's possible. Yeah, I want to play GeoGuessr and I want to play some really cursed maps. So if you have something, tell me, of course. It would be for sure I want to play this map of like every Biedronka in Poland. Funny gimmick, but really really nice. The people, my friends I played GeoGuessr with also said that this is a fun map. I've been also is there some kind of cursed map of Italy? Because if there is, I would like to play it to... Okay, maybe 13 was too little. Maybe let's put it up to 20. Yeah, that sounds more manageable. Yeah, I want to play some cursed map of Italy after I come back as a celebration of Petrillo getting a medal at the Paralympics. Because yeah, I really cheer for Petrillo. Sport is about enjoying the show, so I'm gonna enjoy Petrillo. Why not? I've been worried about how her score might affect the future of trans people in sports, but people are gonna say all the stuff anyway. There's no stopping them, so let's just sit back and enjoy the show. I cannot say I really like how this map is going, but maybe that's because I don't really have any idea for the mini story to put here. Like, yeah, this is like making your RPG backwards. First you do all the maps, then you write all the story. I did write the prologue though. I did write the prologue. The prologue is playable completely. Okay, this has no order. Alright, never hire me as urban space designer. Speaking of urban design, I've heard that there are, at least there were, because I don't know how much of a reality that is today. There were urban designing contests where the contestants played SimCity. I think that's a cool idea. There were even contests for politicians. That's a fun fact for today. And speaking of video games, if there would be people who would like to watch it, I kind of want to stream Crypta FM for people who would like to watch. And I was thinking specifically of Crypta FM because, hey, that seems like... Sorry, water. Oh no, my what? Okay. Sorry, I just had to drink. Now, yeah, Crypta FM seems like a fun little local project that I would like more people outside of the country to know about. That being said, I would go into it blind, so that could be funny. That's not the entrance. Oh, I would love to hear how badly some politicians designed the city. From what I've heard, they were pretty competent at the game. That being said, I heard there's a city somewhere in South America where the only, there are no crossroads, there are only roundabouts. Getting your driver's license there could be a great adventure. Also, hey, there is a city that is that is just one big random mess of enclaves and exclaves that are divided between two countries, and it's not anywhere in the second world or the third world. It's actually divided between the Netherlands and Belgium. Really. It's called Barle-Nassau. And yeah, it's just as big of a mess as you can imagine. Like, they have the funniest thing, they have this rule that your house belongs to the country where it has the doors, right? And that indicates where you live, that indicates your citizenship, blah blah blah. But there is a house that has the door perfectly on the border. And they basically gave the guy a double address, double citizenship, even though technically the Netherlands law disallows double citizenship, but in this case, we can make an exception. I mean, what can you do about the guy? Yeah, that's a funny story for today. This needs trees. That's moss, that's not a tree. I guess that's the best we can get. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe let's not do that. Are there no normal trees? Oh no. Maybe this? No. That sounds like a... That's more like a... Oh. Here trees. Good. Here's tree. Here's tree. Okay, we found trees. Good. Now this can look like a woodcutter's village. Let's just not put it let's put it just enough so that it doesn't get too cluttered, so that you can still traverse the area. So yeah, I had these plans for the week. So like Monday, GeoGuessr, Tuesday, Crypta FM maybe, Wednesday more RPG Maker because it was announced for a long time, and on a Thursday maybe some videos before I go, or I could release CCC on Friday. Yeah, I think I'll do that. CCC on Friday. That would be a good idea. We have the trees. Now let's plant some veggies. Randomly, so it looks like something in the middle of the forest. Yeah, now let's add these. And after that we're gonna do some walking paths. I think maybe some more here. Yeah, I think that's enough. Now let's make the path. Let's go here. This. Yeah, I was looking for that. Also, I've been thinking because I would like to make shorts, so maybe some shorts with like linguistics fun facts. Maybe that would be something good. That would definitely be something I would like to do. I just hope I know enough interesting fun facts. Like for sure I wanna do and I've been thinking maybe let's record them in Esperanto so that I have some training in Esperanto. That would be kind of in my style. Alright, let's go back to urban design failures. I'm looking at this and Oh no. Imagine the Well, There's Your Problem crew coming here. I mean, there should be some kind of Well, There's Your Problem like urban design podcast, but about video game locations. Because that will be really funny. Like, I just imagine this scenario in like, maybe like imagine the cast going to Nocturne, like Red Temple, and seeing all the one-way doors and random teleporters. That wasn't in the Red Temple, that was somewhere. Just the entirety of the Amala Temple. All the one-way doors, or the random teleporters, and it would basically be one big door. Shouldn't do that. Now let's make a path here. Let's make this wider. Let's make this wider. That looks good. Oh, wait, we have one more pathless house. Yep, good. Maybe let's connect it like that and make this wider. It looks like something. It does look like something. I have to do some more work after the streams. Definitely. Alright, so let's just make the entrance. That would be the events layer. Transfer. That's gonna go here. And here, transfer, and that's gonna go again. Woodcutters village. That's gonna go. No one. Oh yes, here. Good. Oh god, that would be absolutely hilarious if that was done in video games. Yeah. Like imagine. I'm trying to think of some more absurd locations from the games. Oh, not that. From the games I like. Well, I guess Yumeniki is kind of Well, There's Your Problem proof, because the context of the game is that everything is happening in the dream. That isn't even a spoiler. Like, literally, the title is Dream Diary. Maybe let's make some more windows. Now that I think about it. That was C or B? Ah, there it is. Silent Hill, maybe. Like everything with the context of that's just a dream, or that's just subconscious. I think it's well, I think it's architect proof, to be honest. Like, Humaniki doesn't have to have logical spaces because of the dream context. What could it be? Huh. I guess. Uh, I guess, hey, maybe there's something to say about Metal Gear Solid and giving your and giving your giant robot of nuclear destruction huge weak point just because the constructor didn't want it to be OP. Wait, where did I? Not here. Wait, here. Yeah, new event. Cancel. Quick event. Maybe let's stay with retain. And let's put it here. Yeah, good. And here, transfer. That's gonna go here. Okay. Do I see any more windowless house? No. Okay, so the woodcutter's village is built. It is not done, mind you, it's built. We need people that could live there, but let's leave that until after we have the mini story to play out here. That being said, it would be cool to find the names for the characters there. Like, okay, we have Susie for the streamer, we have James for the egg, we have Susie for the princess, we have Titus for the fisherman. We also have the fisherman's summon, we have the woodcutter, and we have the woodcutter's summon. And they are nameless. And Titus is also nicknameless. But I guess that could come after the story. Or maybe that would play into the story. But yeah, it would be nice to find some name. So maybe let's take a break and take a sip of water and ponder on that. What have I done? I spilled some on my t-shirt. Oh no. At least it's kinda old. But it's still not that nice. Right. Right. Let's look at those. Maybe let's go with the guy first, because that would make every guy in the game named, at least when it comes to playable guys. Okay, for sure, let's keep English sounding names, because we have Susie, we have James, so let's keep English sounding names for summons. Um, what could we call that guy? Huh. What comes to mind when you look into these smirky eyes with this grin just above his chin? Hmm. Hmm. And also, let's try not to name him any name from my books because I already broke the one Steve rule. Yeah, I did break the ones, and I don't mean naming both the streamer and the Princess Susie. That makes sense in context. But I broke the one Steve rule in the City of Witches on accident because I accidentally named two characters Lily, one of which is a reoccurring character. Yeah. Like the first Lily is Ursula's sister, and she appears like in the second story, the one about Professor Kafka. But she basically only writes a letter here, but she has a great role in the newest story, in the Fairy Mafia story. Oh, ho 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 ho. I really need to sit on the fourth chapter of that story if I want to release it this week. I mean, not that much. I only have like 200 words left to write and to like meet the 1,000 words per chapter minimum that I imposed on myself. But yeah, that was the first Lily, and the second Lily is the Selkie from the third story. So yeah, I didn't even remember that. Like, I named the Selkie Lily because I thought, oh, you know, that's a nice flower that kind of grows on water, but also kind of above water. And I forgot that I already had a lily. Like, oh no. So yeah, that's the story of how the City of Witches breaks the one Steve rule. Now I noticed that the database window you obscured the chat. Okay, we've pondered so much about the one Steve rule, let's call this guy Steve. Now let's go back to Gals. We have this woodcutter that would summon Steve, and we have this summon that Titus would summon. Wait, I have a nickname for that guy. Blah, blah, blah. I have a nickname for that gal. The wood. Blah. The forest guard leader. I hope. I hope this is just so much characters so as not to get cut by the UI. now the name for her, and that's gonna be harder. We already have to name starting with an S. Let's think about something else. Hmm. Ugh. I don't know. Until we find anything better, let's call her Nina. And that's gonna be the last girl to get the name. Let's name her Monica, but let's change that name. I'm not going to be helpful with this part. Really bad at names. I use the same name for games that I thought of like 10 years ago. Hey, that's okay. That's some consistency there. To be honest, whenever the game allows me to name the protagonist, I just kinda go with my name because roleplay reasons. Let's find some name for her. Okay, so she's gonna be a woodcutter from the woodcutter village, and she's going to be the leader of the forest guard, whatever that would be. I guess just some kind of soldiers, kind of survival club. We have time. We have time. We have all the afternoon. Let's see. Who else is in this word? Susie, Titus. Wait, would it be? Wouldn't it? Wait, the idea is that that streamer girl, that's basically her self-insert. So like the idea is that the rest of the summons are her IRL friends inserted into the game, right? So wouldn't it be and basically, the name for the princess Susie, then James transitions and becomes a Susie, right? So wouldn't it be nice if the summons created the names for their versions from the kingdom? So that would mean that her name would be thought of by Steve, right? So, let's think. Let's look at this guy. Let's delve into this guy's mind. Let's think. If I were a badass fantasy girl, how would I be called? What am I even saying? Boof. I think it would start with an A. It would start with an A. what's next? Hmm. You know what? I just thought the name Anais. Maybe let's stick with that. Maybe I would change that I into an I with a diaresis, but that would be actually let's do that. Wait, I'm gonna hop on Google real quick. I with diaresis. There it is. Now let's copy that. Now let's open the database once more and bang. We have an eye with a diaresis. Okay, back to city building. Let's make that village, and that map has to be a bit bigger. Let's make it a 60 by 60 square for now. I think it should be exterior, but does exterior have water? Because that's gonna be important. This looks more like ice. That looks like water. That is water. Okay. So now let's do this. We have water. Aha. Now let's see. We have majority of the village on shore. Then we have that little island over here. We have that little L-shaped island over here. Okay. Oh, wait. Properties. Blah. Fisherman's village. Yeah. Now let's zoom out. Go back. Let me zoom in. I want to see how it looks. Yeah, let's keep it at that. Let's zoom out once more. And let's make the shore. Let's make a bigger shore. Yeah. Now let's zoom in and make the islands. So one island would be here. And one island would be here. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Let's make it. Yeah, and the bridge would go this way. And there would be the second bridge and the third bridge. And the third bridge would be here. Okay. First, let's fill the islands. Also, we've been speaking of Petrillo. That got me thinking back to my Crow HOT series. Uh, yeah, that little joke about the remake of The Crow. But to be honest, the more I find out about that remake of The Crow, the more skeptical I am, to be honest. And like, I am a person that I am a person that isn't like, oh no, they are remaking it, leave the perfection be. I uh, I would look forward into some modern retellings, not like all, but maybe some. Um, Although that's more about video games than movies, to be honest. But sometimes I would like to see some updated stuff into like modern times, maybe another region. Like, of course, there are movies that are best left in their era. Like, I don't know how they would make the Ring remake today. I guess they made Rings and it wasn't that good. Anyway. But yeah. The more I learn about The Crow remake, the more skeptical I am. What was it? First of all, it seems that there will be some really bright scenes in the movie, and like, okay, maybe that would fit somehow. Maybe it would. Maybe it won't be as bad as I think. I am going to watch the movie, of course. I am. But there's more to it. Like, I recently read that the executives basically meddled with the ending to allow for sequels. And that is something that really tickles some wrong nerves in me. Because isn't the whole idea behind The Crow that, we're gonna, The Crow resurrects you, you're gonna put some bad people to like eternal sleep, and then you're gonna return to your grave and someone other will become The Crow? Wasn't that the idea behind the movies? I am not talking about the comic book here. The idea behind the comic book was something else. It was basically I am going to draw myself as this undead superhero to process my trauma. True story, by the way. But yeah, hearing that they want sequels and they changed the ending to accommodate for more sequels, it sounds like Eric won't pass back away. And And yeah, I don't think that's a good idea because I don't think that's something that fits The Crow. I am, of course, going to watch the movie. I even think about seeing the original Brandon Lee version on Thursday, so like tomorrow, and then on Friday I'm gonna go to the cinema or something like that, just to compare the two. Oh, I honestly like remakes, especially in games too, but they have to be done right, otherwise they may leave a bitter taste even on the original. Yes! Like, uh, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, make remakes, but have some. To do good remake, you have to have some knowledge about the original. Like, um, you have to have some knowledge, some idea how the original works, and you need to know what you can fiddle with and what you cannot. Um, but so yeah, I'm becoming kind of skeptical for the Crow remake, but I'm going to see it anyway. I liked the original too much. I am the gal who shall give them her money. Uh, uh, but I don't know. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am wrong. I really hope I am wrong on this. But I guess the way to see is just to go see, right? And of course, I am going to watch this movie before any reviews come out. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Um, Speaking of video games, didn't they release this Final Fantasy VII remake that basically completely changes the game into a meta narrative about the nature of remakes and fan expectations? I think they did, and and that's I mean, I think it was a great decision, but that also leaves me with some sense of bad news because great, that's a great idea. That would only work as a remake, right? But also, oh no, that means I still have to play the original, right? Oh, something more. The same goes to movie adaptations. Like, honestly, some producers seem to have never studied the source material. Yeah. Um Executive meddling can manifest in some really stupid ways. Like, wasn't the English dubbing of Code Lyoko cancelled just because the Cartoon Network boss didn't like the show? What can I use to do the bridge? Is that walkable? Mm, is that walkable? Tile sets. That is walkable. I can use it to make a bridge. Okay, let's use that to make a bridge. Nice. Also, let's make it wider maybe. Yeah. Um, um, Speaking of movies, I recently learned a funny story about Alien. Like, so there is this first movie, Alien, right? And there is this second movie, this time called Aliens, like plural, right? And Alien is made by Ridley Scott. Aliens is made by James Cameron, you know, the Avatar guy. And there's a funny, I think, urban legend about how Cameron got the studio to make Aliens. He basically went to the whiteboard in the meeting room. He writes Alien on the whiteboard. Then he writes S to make aliens, and then turns the S into the dollar sign, and the executives bought it. I think that's just an urban legend, but nonetheless, it's really funny. What would make a good fisherman? What would make a good fisherman's hut? Okay, that looks like rocks. Maybe let's use that. Let's zoom in to 1-1 and let's make some... Oh, wait, what did I use to... I used wood. Okay, I used wood. That means I have to use wood. Ah, good thing I looked. Let's use this. Let's switch to rectangles. Good. Wait, is that walkable too? That is not walkable. Okay. Oof. I kind of would like to play the Final Fantasy VII remake, but after I play the original. Well, good thing it's available on the consoles I have. I don't remember exactly which one. Oi, that... which was it? Okay, this one. I don't remember exactly which console it goes to. It is available on, but I really want to play Final Fantasy VII and the remakes. But the thought of it not being... again, this is... I find it really interesting that they did that. But that also means that the original story is stuck on the old engine. But I guess now that we have this, now I think it's the better universe out of the two possibilities. Speaking of multiple universes, you heard that conspiracy theory about quantum immortality? Yeah, that's quantum immortality. One more interesting philosophical concept that doesn't really does good as a philosophy lecture, but I would really like to explore it in some story if I knew how to. Like basically the idea is, if the theory of let's say right now, uh, I'm gonna scare a lot of you. Let's say right now I die on a stream because a heart attack or something. That unfortunately could happen. Now, if the multiverse theory is true, then that means somewhere in the multiverse there is a universe where I didn't die, right? And that means there is an infinite number of universes where I avoid death. Going further, that means there is technically a universe where I am immortal, just because there are an infinite number of universes where I die of various circumstances. There are infinite number of universes where my heart just beats one more time. And going to the logical conclusion, there is a universe where I am immortal. There is a universe where everybody is immortal. Like, such a fascinating philosophical concept, but it wouldn't make a good university lecture, wouldn't it? Would it? But I would really like to explore it in writing, you know? Wait, let's make a fence. Okay. So, wait. Yeah, we were here. Now. Yeah, let's make this one entry and another entry. Let's make it here. Okay. Good. Yeah, if you look into conspiracy theories, some of them have really interesting philosophical concepts to write about. Like, I really want to write something inspired by the Rocco's Basilisk. That would be interesting too. I used these to make the houses. Okay. Like, yeah, let's not believe any conspiracy theories, but when you look at conspiracy theories from just world building perspective, they are really interesting to write about, you know? I guess, hey, it all started with DSX. Yeah, the game that predicted 9/11, except it didn't. They just ran out of memory, so they had to get rid of the two towers. That will be the second city we built today. I really want all the cities to... I really want to build all the cities today. Let's make this a bit bigger. Let's make it some important building. Okay. I just want to build all the cities today. And we'll call it a day, I think. Okay, let's delete that last one. Let's put it here. Okay. Let's make roofs out of this. Okay. Let's make this one that big because there has to be a passage here. Actually, thinking of how much there was to, like, thinking about development of old games is like so fascinating. Like all the things they had to, you know, all the limitations, all the technical limitations that they had to go through. Like one of my favorite games of all time is Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, right? I recently, not recently, but I learned that the game was at first going to be first person with a possibility to look around in the overworld. Like you would go to Vortex World, you would look above you, and you would see all the Vortex World with your own eyes, and in the middle of it all Kagetsuchi guarding this world, but they had to resign from this because PS2 was not that good of a console, and that would really make the game lag. So they had to make the game third person. Also, that whole epilepsy panic in Japan with all the they called it 3D sickness, I think. Like basically there was this whole panic around epilepsy that started with the Porygon episode of Pokemon. And yeah, they were afraid that first person would make epilepsy rates all-time high, so they had to make the game third person. Was it true? I don't think so. But oh well. Although I would say it would be fun to traverse the overworld as actually demi-fiend model as opposed to, map pin. That being said, thinking of the introduction in the pre-conception Tokyo, yeah, remembering my experiences from Persona 5, from the subway, maybe that's better that they used the map pin for the overworld Tokyo. Yeah. I mean, they kept that for the for Tokyo in Shin Megami Tensei 5. You only explore Da'at as Nahobino, so maybe that was onto something. Now let's do some windows. Also, from what I've heard, From what I've heard, the first generation of Pokemon games is so bugged that going through the whole game without encountering a single bug actually seems to be an impossible challenge run. From what I've heard, there are people who do challenge runs of first gen Pokemon where they can't be damaged a single point, otherwise they are restarting the game or like loading a save file, and they say that going through the whole game without encountering a bug is impossible. Yeah, just thinking about development of old games, like all the challenges. That's not something you encounter with today game development, because technology has gone miles, and we don't really encounter the same limitations anymore. Of course, there are ways to still program with limitations if you really want to. Like RPG Maker does impose some limitations of some limitations of its own on the creators, like map limit, map quantity limit, event quantity limit, party members quantity limit. Yeah, there are limits in RPG Maker, but there is this program that's basically RPG Maker but for making Game Boy games. I think that could be interesting to learn to do something in. Okay. So I guess the village has been built. And now let's get transferring. Let's actually change the direction to up, because you can enter this you can enter this spot not only from down. That's gonna teleport the player here. And here, quick event transfer. That's gonna go here. Okay. And direction down. Good. Oh, hi Elfie. Hi Elfie. Good to see you here. Oh yeah, Pokemon Gen 1 was extremely glitched. There is a location named by fans as Glitch City! Ah! I heard about Glitch City! You go there by like glitching the Safari Zone step counter, right? It's literally just a combination of random glitched graphics. And I think the only way to get out of there is like use fly, right? And you go there by glitching Safari Zone step counter. Okay, now let's get some quick event. Let's get some teleporters out of the fisherman's village. You're gonna teleport here. You can retain direction because there's a fence there. Here. You also can retain direction, and you're gonna transport here. Good. Mm. I'm gonna. I have to drink. Mm. Okay, so that's the fisherman's village build. Let's take a. I meant glitched. Um. Let's take a break to do something else. Mm. The princess. Wait. Okay, so. Uh, wait, maybe let's not. Yeah, let's take a break to do some more character work, and then we're gonna do capital, and then we're gonna call it a day. Maybe let's not call Anais the leader. Maybe let's find some different name for her position. What could there be? The forest guard. Um, uh, General, maybe? That's gonna get cut by the UI. I am sure about that, but let's actually see if that's true, and if that is indeed true, I'm gonna change it. Now, Titus. Now for something for Titus. Huh. I could talk about glitches in Gen 1 for at least an hour. Oh yes. Commander. Actually yes. Commander. Yeah. Good idea. Commander. Oh, that's gonna get cut for sure. We'll change it if it does. Now. What terminal? Double. Okay. So the commander's double. Yes, good. I really hope that's not gonna get cut. Now for Titus, some prominent figure in the fisherman's village. Oof. Speaking of Gen 1, they debunked the myth about Mew under the truck, didn't they? Nickname for Titus. A prominent figure in the fisherman's village. You know what? Let's just keep it simple for now. The fisherman master. If we think of something better, I'm gonna change it. And of course, Monica, the master's double. Good. Apply. Could we do something? Classes, I think, are. Wait. Hold up. Okay. 100. Good. Skills. I could do some skills. Okay. Actually, let's focus on the capital for now. Right. So, let's see. The capital shall be here. And it's... yes, to get me, you just need to do another glitch. Yeah. That's what happens when you add a new mon when when the stuff isn't watching. Yeah, that whole Muse stuff is just turn it off, but it actually happened. Except it was supposed to be a help for the player and a way to honor unused Pokemon design and not a jump scare. Boof. Okay, so Capital. We see that it's surrounded by a stone wall, and that's a blue roof for my eyes. Okay, so new map. Capital. Okay. Tileset exterior. I made an RPG Maker game with a glitch letting you walk on walls inside a house. There was a similar glitch in Panfu that did let you walk on the wall of the ice cream shop if you sat at the correct chair and dismounted it the correct way. Okay, that's the capital. Capitals usually are the greatest cities. So, let's make it maybe 100. 101 by 101. That would make it the biggest. Okay, now let's go back to... Okay, we see the entrance. The route is in the west. West, yes. So let's start with covering everything in grass. Boom. And now we need to build a wall. And let's build it out of that. Okay, so at which point? Oh, here. Okay, so oh, can I zoom in? Okay, it looks okay. Now second layer here. Let me zoom in to see the damage. Wait, what did I do? Oh, okay. I think I know what happened here. I marked this part as top. So the top would be the base for the rectangle, right? So I started with I started with the base first. Oh, okay. Yeah, I started with the base first, so it spawned the top wherever I clicked first. Okay. Anyway, problem solved. Now let's build to the top. Oh. Yeah, I'm really thinking of going to see The Crow on Friday. So whatever stream happens next, you can expect, oh, finally this glitch is fixed and all it took was one misclick on the cursor. How do even visual glitches like that happen? Okay, never mind. Yeah, whatever my first stream the next week will be, you can expect me to review the movie. Sorry, couldn't stay for long. Bye, bye, Elfie. I hope you had a great time, however long that was. Okay. Yeah, so the first will be GeoGuessr, then I guess Crypta FM, then RPG Maker, and then some reading on Thursday. Yeah, that will fill the calendar. Good. Also, if you know any funny linguistic fun facts, feel free to let me know. Yeah, I'm looking for some linguistic fun facts for shorts. I want to do some about Esperanto because of some misconceptions about it that I heard. I also want to do one about that sound in Czech that R with the Haček. That is pretty intimidating sound, like try to pronounce R and blah. Try to pronounce J and erotic at the same time. Pretty intimidating, huh? We used to have this sound in Polish. It used to be the RZ, but it evolved out of the language. It's now just your regular retroflex Ż. But yeah, we used to have Ż in Polish as RZ. Yeah, transfer direction down. That's gonna go. Let's set it here. Again, quick transfer, capital, and you're going down here. Now back to the capital, and we're gonna set the teleporters and some buildings here. Quick transfer. And that's down, so here. Okay. And here. That's up, so here. Good. Okay. Let's zoom out. There should be a castle somewhere in here. Water break. And let's see where. Is there anything with a blue roof? I mean, not like that. I mean, like that. I don't think there is. Oh well. I guess that's what you get by using default assets. Where do we have some nice wall? Let's use that maybe. Back to this. Let's make it a rectangle. Let's make it this big. And let's zoom in on that. Maybe bigger. Maybe like, or maybe not, because let's make it fit on the screen. How many tiles is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's already a lot. That's already a lot. Like, the size of the screen is 17 by 13. That's the reason that's the minimal size of the map. So let's cut this by placing a tower here. Oh, that's small. That's really small. Let's make it like that. Now, oh, okay, and now the roof. And wait, no, one more. Oh, great, now the roof. And here, good. And another tower here. All right. Okay. I've been thinking, when do the Paralympic Games start? Paralympic Games Paris. I'm gonna Google it real quick. When do they start? 28th. Okay, so one more week. And then the Paralympic Games start. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching the Paralympics. Okay. Like, I have this like, it's not often when I get a special interest in sports, but when I do, you can expect it to be a weird sport, and this time it was gobo. And if you don't know what gobo is, basically, I guess you could say it's handball for players with visual impairments. That's not gonna look good. Oh, that's not gonna look good. Hey, that's the limitation I imposed on myself. I now have to live with it. Let's make it like that. Maybe. Okay. It's not gonna look any better, I guess, if I want to preserve the spikes on these roofs. Yeah, let's keep it at that. Okay, some more building, some more building. It was a mistake to make it. Okay, let's start by placing some blue roofs. Wait, it's the capital. It should have some kind of logical infrastructure, shouldn't it? Oh no. Oh no, we have to build the streets. That's not good. Alright. Let's erase that all real quick and let's focus on the streets. Yeah, we're gonna finish building the capital and we're gonna call it a day. Roads. Let's zoom in. Let's first build a road inside. Now the hard part. Let's make it a rectangular net because I don't think I have energy today for anything more elaborate. Oi. Okay. Yeah, let's make it a net. Poor Ashley trying to build logically planned city. Yeah. I mean, hey, that's what I play Minecraft for. But yeah, sometimes you have more energy, sometimes you have less. Okay. I actually would like to try some kind of city builder or some kind of massive strategy. I've been thinking about Stellaris. Maybe that would be a game for me. Also, you know what I've been thinking of? How would it work if a VTuber was to stream board games? That could be interesting in my opinion, but it would have to. You really have to think about how to do it, to really get it to work, to really preserve the magic of VTubing. Like, I know that I think Hololive made some RPG sessions, but RPGs are different. In RPGs, you don't have to show the board, right? Board games would be different, and I would really like to try streaming some board games. Like, maybe not some traditional board games, maybe. I'm not talking about chess or stuff, because that's stuff you can easily play in your browser. Maybe that's the way. Maybe you find the digital version. But what if the game you want to play doesn't have a digital version? What then? You see where I'm going? How would you build all the streaming infrastructure to have this board gaming stream? That's an interesting challenge, and I think that's a challenge I would like to make if my friends would be willing. Right. Maybe let's put another street here. Uh, like there are a lot of games I would love to play. Like, okay, Neuroshima has a digital version, so let's not talk about Neuroshima. But I don't think Starfleet Captains has a digital version. I don't think Blackout Hong Kong has a digital version. You see, that would be okay. Let's make a street there. If it doesn't cross the castle, I think it could be an interesting It crosses the castle. It would be an interesting challenge to stream board games as a VTuber. Uh, it would also be really fun to stream Magic the Gathering, but getting to know another VTubers that play Magic Arena, playing Magic Arena yourself. Um, I know there's Magic Online, but who in this day and age of microtransactions care about Magic Online? Uh, for sure not WotC. Uh, what a break time. Okay, now we have the streets. Now we can get to business and make buildings. Uh, let's start with this piece of land. Where were the roofs? On B, I think. No, C? Yes. Uh, wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's make it this big maybe, and a second one this big because rich district. Hmm. Okay. I would like to make... Wait, maybe let's make it smaller actually. I would like to make some more serious games with RPG Maker once I get to know the engine. But I wonder if I have enough like self-dedication to focus on such a big project. Because there weren't a lot of days when I was working on this out of stream. Let's make this the wall. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I need to go to the toilet for a moment. Hold up. I'll be back. I'll be back. Alright, hello, I'm back from the urgent ritual of visiting the toilet. And I did wash my hands. Right. Where were we? Windows. Wait. Ah. Let's switch to pencil. I don't know if these windows are fitting, but what's important is to find a good door. And that's not something easy, I think. Maybe with an event. Alright. Wait. Storm is coming? Huh. Oof. There's no copying the buildings, right? That's gonna take some time. Yay. That's gonna take some time. Oh well. Yeah. Let's stick with that. Oi. 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 Not like that. Yeah. Let's stick with that. And here. Actually, you know what? Let's put some homes on near the streets for now, because they're gonna be more. Control C, Control V. Yeah, let's make it a chessboard of blue and red houses. I now get why Danny has taken such a long break and he makes his games in Unity. That's a rich district, but let's skip this street for now. Yeah, I have the same problem. At least your internet isn't lagging as much as mine. The D was for you coming back. Okay. Oh no. Lags are the worst. Okay. I think that's no longer the rich district, so we can put simple houses there. The saving grace is that it's supposed to look like a 12-year-old's first game. Meanwhile, I'm 22 years old and it's going to be my second game that I show the world. Well, actually first, because the first one was just a birthday present for a friend of mine. Okay. Am I putting the roofs too far from the street? Maybe I am. Anyway. Oh. Okay. Path of development worse than in Krakow. And now let's switch to the red roofs. And put them in the middle. And let's not ponder on how they gonna discuss whose garden is which. Well, that's been over 2 hours as of now. Okay, we're almost done with the roofs. We just need to figure out what to do in the north of the Ridge District. Oh, I almost knocked my bottle of water from the desk. That would be scary. Yeah, we need to figure out what to do here. But let's not do that just now. Let's finish the house chessboard. Okay. Also, Black Myth Wukong is coming soon, right? Can someone explain to me how does it happen in a AAA game? I think it's a AAA game. I don't know the Chinese standards, but it looks like a AAA game. How does it happen in a AAA game in the 20s of the 21st century that the game doesn't work if you launch it on the operating system with wrong language set? Because I heard that some Polish Windowses have this soft lock that you cannot finish the game on a Polish Windows. And yeah, it's funny, but I really can't stop but wonder, how does it happen? I know how it happens. Maybe it's something to do with the font, because there's a similar glitch in the Japanese version of RPG Maker where you can't launch Japanese games on Western Windows. That would explain it. Okay, that may be a font problem. Then again, aren't Hanzi already in Unicode? Like, are there the same as kanji when it comes to Unicode, or are they their own different thing? Because I know that when Japanese got introduced to Unicode, it brought some problems with some kanji that have no meaning at all. Like, literally, they mean nothing. They are used in no words. And they are in the Unicode because of some kind of mistake. Like, there is... Okay, now I have material for linguistic fun facts shorts. Great. That will be... Oh, wait. Yeah, that will be a great way to train my Esperanto. Wonderful. Yes, yes, mi parolas iomete. Oh, right, iomete, that's a funny word. It means a little, but just this word iomete, like, is it just me, or does it catch you off guard by not... Okay, I don't think there's much Esperanto speakers watching this, but did iomete caught you off guard when you were first learning by not sounding that Esperanto? I am interested in that, because it definitely caught me off guard. It sounds like... It doesn't sound like Esperanto to me. It sounds like some kind of... I don't know, it sounds really Japanese, maybe Hawaiian, and yeah, it just sounds really weird, surrounded by parolas, interesa, rapide, stuff like that. That Eurocentric dictionary. And then you've got iomete. Interesting stuff. Is that the last street? That's the last street. Okay. Then we'll have to make windows and doors and stuff. Or maybe I should remove this house because it's so close to the crossroad. Yeah, I should. That was this one. Okay. It was... Nope. Okay, this one. Good. I guess I can see one language where... Wait. I have to see. I'm gonna go... Wait, I have to go to Wiktionary. I'll go to Wiktionary and I'll see iomete. Let's see, iomete. It got me to the Polish to the Polish version. Can I switch to? I don't think so. Wait, English. Yes. Let's see. Iometa. Because I'm really intrigued by how did this work. Oh, etymology. Iom, some amount at okay, that makes sense. Some amount, then diminutive, then adverbial suffix. Okay, that makes sense. Et is a diminutive infix. Huh, that is interesting. Okay. Let's go back to building homes. We need doors. Okay, now I know where Iometa comes from. Now it doesn't sound that much weird. And it is a proof that Duolingo is not perfect. It's not a perfect language learning tool. Because I would really like to know that before I learned about Iometa. Okay. Oh. Weird. Yeah, there will be. Okay. What's else there to talk about? And yeah, I guess learning an Esperanto word and then learning which building blocks it's made of. I guess that's just a commentanto moment. Aha. Right? Sorry, but I need to go right now. But I hope you have a good day. Bye. Okay, bye. Have a nice day then. Today I fortunately don't have a streaming time limit that I know of. Which means I can finish building this capital. Which shouldn't take a lot more. Yeah, now we need windows. Let's go with that. Oh, okay, let's go with that. Good. Okay, so the good news is we only need windows to finish building the not rich districts. The bad news is we need windows. And that's gonna take some time. But not a lot more. Right. Oh, also, is it just Poland or did A24 really slowed down on international releases, because we we've got Love Lies Bleeding like 2 months after the English speaking public, and we still have no news on I Saw the TV Glow. And I would really love to see this movie somehow. But yeah, I know there's those ways, but it really seems like a movie I would want to spend money on. Um, to like support the director. Um, but we still have no news on the Polish translation. Like, there was this one movie festival they screened it on, and I have virtually no info of on that single screening, and it was the only screening in our country. I guess they translated the title for this screening, although that too is disputed. There are sources saying, and by sources I mean sometimes Google tells you so, that the Polish title is W blasku ekranu, in the glow of the TV, but it's not even guaranteed that it is the case. Okay, now we only need to build the houses in the north of the Ridge district. So, wait, what is... Oh no, we also need to build southeast. Okay, that's just the Ridge district. We can just put some big houses there. Boof. Yeah. I need to drink. Okay. House. Also, I think I'm getting back into my J-horror phase. I'm learning about all these obscure Japanese horror movies, and I think like, oh, I would really want to see this with my friends. But like, of course, we'll start with some classics to ease them in, like The Ring, maybe Darkwater. I haven't seen Darkwater. I've seen Ju-on, The Grudge, and I really don't like Ju-on. I'll be honest. Like, it's that one classic I really don't like. You know, actually, you know what my favorite J-horror is? Noroi. Noroi the Curse. I don't know, just I really like the idea of mockumentary horror. Not found footage per se, but mockumentary. I would really love to see Occult. It's from the same director as Noroi, I think. I would love to see Occult. What? Okay. Now the door here and here. Okay. Now the north. Let's let's just let's just put some giant mansion there and let it be it. Some two giant mansions. Okay. Because I am getting so tired. Uh, what else could there be to watch? Some good J horror. Like, yeah, I would love to see Occult. Maybe I'd like to rewatch The Ring. I'm really interested in the Fatal Frame movie. I guess it will be bad, or at least not that good, but I really want to see the Fatal Frame movie. Okay, that's 3 tiles. Okay. Actually, that looks too dark. Let's. Okay, let's. Maybe even. Yeah. Let's stop with this. Maybe let's use this for that one. Okay. Oi. Yeah. Now just finish the roof. Finish the mansions by giving them windows and doors, and that's gonna be it for today. Where were the windows? On B. Yeah, on B. Okay. Oh. Let's go with that. And in this house. Okay, and the doors, and that's gonna be it for today. So, yeah, so thank you very much for tuning in today. That's gonna be it for now, and well, see you. For those of you who listen to the City of Witches, see you on Saturday with episode 30. And for the rest of you, see you on Monday with the GeoGuessr stream. Alright, so goodbye everybody. Ashley out.